Hey guys, welcome back to Dukes on Twitch. Back with round 3 with Legacy Zoo, up against Sora1247. I think this hand is okay on the draw. The Oath of Nissa is quite nice to try to find our third land, and then we're pretty good with Ramunap and Oko, so I'm going to keep this. Ornithopter. Okay, this looks to be ninjas. So this is going to be pretty interesting. So ninjas is a deck that likes to go... play a bunch of cheap creatures and then ninjutsu creatures onto the field. I do have the option here just to bolt the Ornithopter, and I kind of want to. Even though it's not the biggest threat, it does buy me a little bit of time. I could also wait to see what they put in. And I believe the creature that they usually put in is a 2/3, so Bolt actually does a lot of work here. I kind of fetched while I was thinking about this, and I should have just kept the fetch up because I kind of want to play around Wasteland a little bit. And I think now I just want to go for the Oath just to see what's coming. But interesting decision. I could also Green Suns for Dryad Arbor, which would be pretty nice because it also builds out my board. And there's probably not one specific Green Suns target that I want against ninjas. Green Suns also means I could Oko the following turn. I don't mind that. I don't mind just building out what I have currently. Oko's pretty strong. And if not, next turn we can even just go Bolt and also Tarmogoyf. That's pretty good. Got the push as well. These Ornithopters are going to be pretty good with this Retrofitter because they can just make them into 4/4s, which is pretty nuts. So this Goyf will come down, thankfully is a pretty big creature. Thankfully a 4/5, but they still can just start attacking with everything, which is pretty nuts. They might even just have another removal spell. Okay. I wonder if that'll just throw one in. No. Alright. Misty's pretty nice. Misty means we have Oko online, but... I have 2 cards left. I don't want to play the Oko because they can definitely kill it next turn, even though we get to trade something with the Goyf most likely. I could see myself just going for an Oath. And then maybe next turn getting out the Ramunap. I'm going to go for Oath first. Another Goyf would actually be pretty nice. Reclaimer. Okay. Trop means we can go Oko, so I might just go Noble here. Reclaimer as a 3/4 isn't the greatest against a bunch of 4/4s. They didn't make this into a 4/4, which is interesting. Can't block. Yeah, maybe I should have actually Wastelanded there pre-combat. That was really just an issue of not knowing what I should be playing around. If I knew that this was an actual card played in the deck, I should have definitely gone pre-combat Wasteland. Bolt. Bolt's pretty nice. So we can go... I think I just want to go Ramunap. I guess if they have days, I should definitely Wasteland first, but... I didn't want to Wasteland. Yeah, I guess Wasteland first is definitely the correct play, because that just plays around days. Yeah, that's stupid. Oh, and a force. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Especially knowing my hand. I really relied on that. I guess if I Wastelanded first, they would have had the force anyway. But now they just have lethal anyway, so... If they attack with everything, they have it. Just played a bit sloppy this round. This has just been a killer, especially against a deck with bolts. If these were swords, it'd be a little bit better, but that's fine. Yeah. All right. So this deck will be interesting. I don't mind the fork bolts because they can just deal 1-for-1 with a creature. Pyroblast is interesting. I might bring in 2. Maybe the Pyroblasts are better than the fork bolts. I do like the Rec Sage. Ramunap can most likely come out. This deck is probably just a blue-black deck, so they probably rely on just a few basics and that's about it. Bojuka Bog can also come out. Then it might just be a Sylvan Library. They are a pretty aggressive deck, so I don't want to be too quick against them. I'm going to go down an Oath and just bring in 1 Fork Bolt. Even if it can trade for an Ornithopter, I'm pretty happy. Even though it's a mana traded for 0 mana, it's a 1-for-1, which is nice. Sadly, no mana, so we'll definitely mulligan this. This is a lot better. I'm going to keep this. And I'm probably just going to bottom the Taiga. So I'll get that with the Reclaimer. Push is okay. Foothills, interesting. I'm just going to go for Hexdrinker and hold up Pyroblast. Is there a reason why I want to hold up Pyroblast? Probably not. It means I could untap and then hold up Hexdrinker to give protection from instants, which is actually pretty good. Could also just go for Goyf. I think Goyf might just be better. I'm going to go for a Savannah. Force is okay. This is interesting. I do have the chance to Forkbolt, or I have the chance to Pyroblast. I think Forkbolt's just a little bit better. I'm just going to level up here once. Means we can maybe level up next turn and also hold up Pyroblast, which is kind of nice. They could have Snap Fatal Push, but at least we have the Pyroblast for that, which is kind of nice. Goyf. Oh, okay. I'm just going to hold up Pyroblast here. I'm not going to pump the Hexdrinker. Brainstorm. Interesting. I don't think I care about this. I think I'd rather try to get the Goyf down and play around another Force of Will. I'd feel like a bit of an idiot if I countered the Brainstorm and then they just had some sort of blue removal spell or counter magic that the Pyroblast could answer. Like a Strixia. Oh, okay. I'd be happy to hit, but it's not going to happen. Liliana's Triumph. It's pretty good. Well, they're going to try to force this. I'm pretty happy to Pyroblast that. Just so they don't draw into an ninjutsu spell. I'm going to hold this Wasteland for now. I think it's a lot better as unknown information than actually playing it as a land drop. And seeing we're only drawing one spell a turn, it doesn't really matter. Interesting. There isn't currently a... There isn't currently an artifact in the graveyard which would make the Goyf a 4/5, but there is a creature, so it's not lethal. So I think I just want to attack here. Well, they're gonna take it. Okay. Well then, I can play around. I guess I don't really have to play around anything. Can't be like Force Negation because they don't have enough mana. I think I like the extra Pyroblast just to be a little bit more defensive. Domri is actually quite nice because the fight ability seems really relevant. Oko seems fine. Karakas is actually pretty good because one of their ninjutsu creatures is a legendary creature. I think because of their sack effects, I might just take it a Hexdrinker. He might just be a little bit too much to try to think I can sink mana into it each time to actually get out of it. Could see myself going down on a Wasteland as well. But maybe that's a little bit too... Maybe I can drop a Wasteland and go back up on an Oath, just to make sure that I am also hitting my land drops, but Oath just seems a little bit better because it can also be a creature. Or a removal spell if we find a Planeswalker. So only 20 lands, but we do have a pretty small curve, so I don't mind going down on 2 lands, being Bojuka Bog and Wasteland. This hand is fine. Turn 2 Oko, we also have removal in swords and a nice threat in Reclaimer, so I'm pretty happy to keep this. Will be interesting if my opponent leads on Brainstorm or an actual creature. Probably happy with just Taiga Noble and then hold the Savannah. I'm not sure if Ninjas usually plays Wasteland. Maybe that's something to play around, maybe not. Opponent down to 6. Foundry, okay. Does that change anything? I don't think it does. I think I just want to go for Noble here to try to get this Oko online ASAP to turn off this Foundry. Goyf's actually pretty nice, and it allows me to play around days, so I don't mind that. Do I really mind if the Oko is dazed? It's so good if this gets turned off. I think I might just go for it. It also pumps the Goyf if it doesn't, because of the Planeswalker hitting the bin, so... Could also just create a food. If I make this a 3/3 and they create a 1/1 that can swing for 4 at the Oko, then we untap and play 2 threats and also have swords. Yeah, I don't mind that. I guess it does turn on ninjutsu, which is maybe an oversight. Well, that's yeah. A little bit unfortunate. Wasteland. Let's go for Savannah. I'm gonna go for Goyf first. Now play Reclaimer. I guess the other line instead of Oko was just Goyf hold up sword, which is pretty good because then I can hit the 1/1, or at least hit the creature coming in off it. Attacking with both. Let's... So I have to block first if I want to do anything. So I'm going to block here. And block here. That's a bit of a risk if they have counter magic. I'm going to block here. I might just take the 3 actually. Now I'm going to go to Swords this to see if we can get an instant in the graveyard. I could have kept it, but I think this is okay. Ah, okay. Well, that doesn't work out the way I wanted. I don't mind the trade here. Can probably use my life total as a bit of a resource. We also have some good removal to actually draw into, so. He's pretty good. Pyroblast. Unfortunately, just a bit too much value for my opponent. Especially these extra draws off the ninjas. I'm gonna block. That's fine. I think I am just going to Pyroblast here because I can get rid of this, but maybe I want to Pyroblast because if I draw into Green Suns, I want a Green Suns for 3 perhaps. And then I can't Pyroblast a counter spell. Maybe I'll take the tap. We do have 4 mana, so we can play around with a lot. And that's actually pretty good. So we'll play Goyf and then hold up Pyroblast for any sort of counter magic. I'm gonna force it. Maybe that means I don't have removal for it, which would be nice. Alright. Forkbolt or bust? Pyroblast. Close. They only have one card left. Now two. I wonder if they actually do have an ninjutsu creature or not. No blocks. We'll see what happens. In response, I'll Pyroblast the other one. Alright. That's interesting. They're actually thinking of forcing this? It is a blocker for the ninjutsu, the creature already in play, and it does make Goyf a 5-power creature if it resolves. Huh. I wonder if there's a world where I just don't even block and just have lethal on the board. I guess they get 2 ninjutsu 1 and then recast it, so I should just block. Yeah. I guess Domri kind of does it. Maybe we can fight a creature. The Goyf gets a +5. They do have 6 cards, so this is pretty unlikely, unfortunately. Yeah, that's just way too much value. Green Suns. Does Green Suns do anything? Rec Sage doesn't really do anything, I believe. Klothys is just too slow. They have 3 cards. Days. Yeah, rough. Well, that is game 3. Unfortunately, just couldn't get there. A little bit too outvalued, but that is fine. Ninjas is a very sweet deck, so pretty cool. We'll see you for round 4.